Okay, we're starting here at 1409. Quite the fall off if you missed the last video, but we're gonna get it all back right here, playing no move games. Okay, we got a 1397. This is great. We can potentially get some elo here, and hopefully I can beat him because I've been much higher than my current elo. We do have a South Australia here with these Stobie poles. He insta-guessed, so presumably he knows it. We have reddish dirt, which makes me think more north of Adelaide, but I don't know if that's real or not. We'll guess up here, and he makes a outstanding guess as well. My first thought here is Brazil. We have long license plates, so that fits for Brazil. We have round poles, which means southern Brazil. In terms of, besides that, this looks like a Sao Paulo hedge if I've ever seen one. We have palm trees, so it makes me think coastal. This is the type of round that I could see being Porto Alegre or something, but we'll just go to Sao Paulo. Okay, our opponent makes a similar guess there, and we lose minimal points. 116. Okay, we have another Brazil, which is just fantastic. I love this country. Really good at it. I actually spent so much time learning this country. I'm considering myself an expert, which is why I am about to click Goiás. Okay. What interesting lamps. They say something on them. Is it the city? EU Barão. EU Hearts Barão. Is it? Okay, well. We do have a lot of red roofs, which usually means more north, and palm trees, but I am kind of scared to guess north on this. I might guess Tocantins, just to hedge a little more north. It was more north with the red roofs and the palm trees. It was Piauí, but it wasn't dry enough for me to really risk going up there. Okay, we have what looks like nothing to me. I first thought it's France. It is EU 2021, presumably, with this car back showing. Could it be Czechia? Maybe. I kind of like France, just generic, like Eastern France or something, and like over here. But if it is Czechia or something, fair enough. Okay, our opponent gets that. Our opponent's playing well as well. I thought I made a good guess there, and I'm just getting ratioed, so fair enough. Okay, we do have Japan here, winter coverage. The plates are hard to see. We have no pole tops, or that I know at least. And yeah, literally nothing here. This low-key could be Kyushu winter coverage, which is confusing because you wouldn't. It's hard to tell winter coverage from this when it's south, like you don't have the foliage you're used to. But I'm kind of thinking Kyushu, but we don't have Kyushu stock, so maybe it's not Kyushu. Maybe I should play more conservatively. I am playing a Japanese player. I just realized, so this could be horrible, 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 horrible. We do have grass though. That is indicative of Kyushu as well. And Shikoku, but I think I go Kyushu here because I trust my gut. And it was west of Nagoya. See, like, how did bro know? Like, the Japanese players are so good at Japan. It's ridiculous. Like, there's actually no competing with them on Japan. Okay, we have Chile car with antenna, which is rare. I wonder if our opponent knows that. He probably does, but we will find out. I don't know where. I'm just going to click somewhere in the desert up here. Nice, we make similar guesses, and it ended up being pretty far south, so minimal damage picked up there for us. Okay, first out here is Hawaii. This is a very strange Google car. Sun is south. I think Hawaii is still reasonable, but I'm trying to think if anything else makes sense with this landscape, and I cannot think of anything. I think it has to be Hawaii with this volcanic rock. So which island makes sense for that? We have southeast water. The road is going northeast along southeast water. I guess southern here makes some sense. I'm fine with this. Was in fact the main island coast. I wonder if I'm pretty sure I've been on that road. This is the sea arch. I'm pretty sure I've been to that sea arch. I've definitely been to the Hawaii sea arch on that coast in Hawaii. So I will repeat and can't remember it. But we did gain some elo, so that is what's important. Let's try to get that player again because I want the elo, yeah, because bro's actually reasonable elo and we need to make back what we lost in the last video. So hopefully just no Japan rounds, and this will be free low, right? Right. Fuck. No. Why did he already guess? Is it Wa? I think it's Wa, right? What car? White car 23? Wait. We have divided lines. Oh. South Australia somewhere. Hold up. Maybe up here? So. Oh! Gen 4 Kangaroo Island. I've never seen that before. We had the divided South Australia lines, or ACT lines. So that saved me from a lot of points there. But I have not seen Gen 4 Kangaroo Island, I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm trolling. But 83. Okay, wait. I think 83 should be a mobile phone number, I believe. But it is Thailand with these poles and language, and with this sort of flat landscape. You just click out here somewhere, and it ends up just being Bangkok. I think there was Loki a canal, so that's Loki my L there. Okay, this looks like Russia here. We do have Russian, presumably, or some sort of Cyrillic language. And I do not know the region. We do have these yellow flowers, and fireweed, which makes me think it should be up here somewhere. So let's try it. Let's try it. And it ended up being over here, I assume, by Kirov, right? Isn't this where Kirov is? No, yeah. I mean, that's the other region I was thinking of, but the bro made a very solid guess there, so you can't blame him. Okay, this is a Brazilian round with that pole, and we have the orange tiled roofs again. In terms of region, I don't know. We have a banana plant. We have a phone number hidden. We have a lot of things here. We're just going to click Tocantins. No, we have so many palms. I think I got to go a little more north than Tocantins. I'll try up here, Southern Maranhão. Okay, it was Goiás. So our opponent saw the palms, presumably, and made the correct guess. I made a slightly less correct guess, and it ended up being the incorrect guess. So, fair enough. We continue. Luckily, I'm a multiplier merchant, especially on these tilted antenna rounds. Like, I have studied the whatsoever. Hint, I have not. Okay, surely there's no tilted antenna in Ukraine. I would go Ukraine here, otherwise, because it looks like Ukraine. That being said, we click around here somewhere. Tula, sure. Surely Tula's got tilted antenna, right? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was Saratov, but we will take the points where we can get him. See, he also got the Ukrainian vibe, I think. That's why he gets down here by Rostov. However, we are, in fact, closer. Okay, we do have an Hokkaido arrow here with water to our north. So, that should be, northwest, which is interesting angle for Hokkaido. Like, we could just be here, I suppose. I don't know if here makes sense as well, so it's kind of a tough little, or there. It's kind of be a toss-up based off just luck, I would say. I mean, I think I'm going to go down here, but this is risky. Okay, our opponent went there, and it was one of the other regions I indicated, so that's fine. Kind of risky to go all the way up there when you have all this entire West Coast, but it's like, oh, we are playing the Japanese player, so now I feel way better about myself, so that's okay. Okay, we are playing what should be Chile with these lines, I think, because we have U.S., I mean, it almost looks like Turkey here, but we have all yellow road lines and short plates, so I think it has to be Chile. Surely if we don't have all yellow Argentina, that would blow. In terms of region, high, but not southern. So is it just east of Santiago? Am I even in the right country? Is there something I'm missing here? It seems so unfamiliar. The wood paneled houses make complete sense, but I don't know what region this would be in Chile. I want to go east of Santiago, but this is a huge multiplier round. It could be detrimental. But yeah, let's go in here somewhere. Okay, it was literally where I was thinking. I should have actually clicked the road I was thinking of, but yeah, because I've seen that sort of road area in Gen 3 before, but not familiar with it in Gen 4. It's all right. We survived, which is really what matters here. This is horrible. This is okay. Any city name? The Huddersfield Kirklees. That is probably the city. No, probably not. But Yorkshire. Yorkshire? Does that mean York? Please tell me that means York. York is where? Let's try York, I think. Is there anything else? West Yorkshire. Oh, fuck. Is Yorkshire in York? We'll do a quick scan. We don't have time. Yorkshire, is that a city? That's different in York? I really hope it's just York. Let's do a quick London check. Okay, I do not see it there. Is Yorkshire anywhere else? I don't see it at all. So, yeah, it was Huddersfield. That was also on the sign, I think. So, yeah, my opponent also goes York, so understandable. Okay, we do have a Kyrgyzstan around here with a not Osh antenna, or mirror, which is confusing me because I don't know where this is. So we have a mountain to our south. We have a whole lot going on here. I trying to think of the region and I just can't. Is it maybe Bishkek area? I think that is the guess I will be going with, as it could be with the mountain to the south. So, and it was Bishkek, but our opponent makes an incredible guess there. So, deservingly picks up 500 points. Okay, we have, I think, Texas with this sort of road with the wide lines. Yeah, this just screams Texas to me. Hopefully our opponent does not get that, because it's not the easiest of Texas. But I'm trying to think of where in Texas. I think I clicked generally just middle. There are some hills just kind of randomly spread out in Texas. So I'm fine just guessing here. And nice, yeah, our opponent does go Oklahoma there. I got a U.S. round at the right time. If I was him, I'd be malding. Although he's still alive, so Oh, multiplier merchant incoming. I'm going to get trolled. Even though I just multiplier merchanted, but that's not important. Oh, this is very good for us. Another U.S. round with an Iowa plate, I think. Yeah, that should be an Iowa plate. Okay, so we should win here by clicking Iowa. Super flat, super Iowa. This all fits. Yep. So let's just click there. And it was, in fact, Iowa, up here by Fort Dodge. I've actually spent right by Rockwell City. I've been to Rockwell City before, so it's very interesting. I looked extremely familiar. Actually going to take a look at that after, not on video, because I'm curious if I've been there. But we do pick up 14 elo. We're slowly climbing back up. And we get a 1100 Bvrtq. So I just looked at that last round, and I unironically think I've been on that random road in Iowa, because I went to Rockwell City, and I went and looked at that lake. That's north of it. But I don't know if I went on that specific road in that neighborhood, but I've definitely been there. That being said, this is definitely North Mexico, unless it actually could be United States, I suppose. But I don't think it is. It shouldn't be with this sort of dirt road. No, we have, that's got to be the U.S. with those motorhomes. Is it Joshua Tree then? These are Joshua trees, I think. I don't know. I guess it's got to be Joshua Tree with the, I don't know. I'll click Joshua Tree National Park, wherever that is, out here. But who knows? It was, in fact, California, out by Victorville. So, yeah, been out here before, but did not recognize it, which is understandable, I assume. Okay, we have America with no front plates on what looks like a place that should have fronts. So I guess that means it's West Virginia. That plate could be the blue West Virginia strip along the top. I definitely buy that. What else could this be? Definitely no fronts, so, and definitely U.S. So Pennsylvania, I don't think that quite fits for Pennsylvania plate, although there is yellow on the bottom, so maybe it is Pennsylvania. That being said, I think those are our two options here, so I'll just click northern West Virginia and hedge for Pennsylvania. And it was, in fact, Pennsylvania, so that must have been Pennsylvania plate, but the yellow is super faded on it. I guess it's kind of dumb by me not trusting my brain on that one, but that's okay. We have a B-type guardrail with Gen 4, which is confusing me off the rip here, although it is what? Wait, oh, it's Croatia. Oh, it takes a long time for me to get used to Gen 4 Croatia. I don't recognize it NMPZ, so thank God for the bollards. Yeah, this mountain looks almost Bosnian, so it's probably down here, I think. I don't think it should be West Bosnia, so somewhere in this area. Never mind, I'm trash. Anyways, bro went Albania. Unfortunately, no Gen 4 in Albania, or else that would probably be a decent guess. Okay, we do have a North American, actually. Is this Argentina ever? I think this could be Bvrtq. I just need to take a good look at this, because I do not, we have yellow reflectors. Yeah, I think Bvrtq makes sense here. The sun does appear to be obscured. However, it would not be surprised if it is north. This is actually not a very tough round, in my opinion. I think it has. I can't think of where this could be in North America, so I will send this roads at the 40, but we'll find out. And yeah, I mean, understandable guess from our opponent. I definitely looked like North America. It was the 40, just north of Bvrtq, so we do take the points that we can get, and we're now up to 1442. Nowhere close to where we were, but I really think we should get there. I'll play no move's going a lot better, so we'll continue with the no move here. Okay, we end up getting the Japanese player again, which is probably good because he's decently rated, so we'll take that. For a second here, I thought we were in Japan with the low cam, but it is Switzerland, so that is good for us that it's not Japan. Okay, we are in Poland here with this Polish sign with the deer on it, and in terms of region, yeah, bro's cooking with the just cooking middle, although low-key, I feel like it's up here somewhere, but yeah, it would have been a better guess, but you could never really risk it on Poland, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we are in Japan, which is horrible. Low cam, we do have cabbage and the wide road, which makes me want to click Hokkaido, but it could be just Aomori. This doesn't scream Hokkaido to me, so it's a little risky going all the way up here, and he's probably gonna get a better guess than me, but okay, that was very good for us. It was in fact Hokkaido, and he went where? Yamagata. So I'm curious what made him. It must have been the city on the round earlier that he like 5K'd, but I didn't see any language. That must have been what I was missing here. This looks like Chile, max south, with the white car. I'm trying to think, is this reasonable to go Punta Arenas on this, or is it? I'm not too familiar with the South Chile coverage off the top of my head. I'm worried it's just up here somewhere. Oh, it definitely is up here. It's probably like here, or even more north, which could be bad for our points here. But I already sent Puts out NS. If I would change it to here on second thought, but that's okay. And it was even more north than Puerto Natales, but he went up by Santiago, so that's still going to be considerable damage for us. So we'll take the points. Right, so this should be, I was going to say it should be Canada, but it is Finland, I believe, especially with the Fireweed, Dirt Road, EU Gen 4 car. So I'm going to send just middle Finland, I believe. I don't really think I can get much closer than just like here. Yep, and it was south. I kind of looked like Estonia to me, but I wasn't going to risk it, so pick up 78 points there. We're doing well. We just can't get multiplier merchant. Okay, this is bad. We're getting hell Japan's rounds against him. Luckily, that is a Chigoku pole top. So we aren't going to lose too much here. I assume he knows his pole tops. Is it ever not a Chigoku pole top? Because this does not look like that to me. I'm trying to think of where this would be. Shouldn't be Yamaguchi, I think, with these guard. Oh, we do have a yellow guardrail. But I don't know. I'll click Hiroshima. Hedge Chigoku. Okay, on second thought, I probably should have clicked Yamaguchi with the yellow guardrail. What am I doing? Like, I literally said it. And he does not know his pull tops, so that's good for us. Right, so we have it should be Ukraine with the car not showing. Is it ever Russia? That would suck. If it was Russia, we have cabbage, which is concerning. Is it actually Russia? Wait. Where do you get cabbage in Ukraine? Oh, well, I'm going to click Ukraine and call it a day because I can't. But, like, yeah, apparently you get cabbage up here, so. Okay, so Gen 4, I assume Mexico with this sort of plant. I have those in California. I want to say Guanajuato with this sort of landscape, but I could be mistaken. It just reminds me of Guanajuato with these sort of low-lying shrubs and such. It was Querétaro, and I actually guessed in there. So, oops, accidentally wrong state guessed. Right. So we have a black car. Oh, it's yeah. This is super rare. I think black car Britain. It could also be Ireland, even more rare. They both have really rare black cars. So does France too. So I think the safest bet is Britain just because it's very rare in Ireland, even though this maybe looks like Ireland. I don't think it's France, but I suppose it is possible. I'm trying to think what else would have black car long antenna. I think it's got to be one of these two. Ireland's very rare. It's always by the cities. UK has a little bit more, I believe, but it was Ireland. That is crazy. That is extraordinarily rare. But GG's, he went Poland, understandable. Not an obvious round whatsoever. That's plus 13 for us, so we'll take it. Okay, we're going to play one more game, and I shouldn't have queued him again. This is the fourth time I played him. But we're getting back the elo. We're getting back the elo. Just a small dent in our elo. We're getting it back. I don't know what this is, though. Okay, it is Japan, I think. It shouldn't be Taiwan, I don't think. That being said, it is Locan Gen 4. Okay, we do have Japanese Cedar on there, so it shouldn't be there. I'm fine just hedging like Gifu or something along there because I don't have a very good region guess on this whatsoever. So let's just hedge Gifu. And it was, in fact, Toyama. He ended up going Taiwan, which is another thing I considered there. Fair enough. I'm surprised he didn't recognize the language. Maybe he didn't see it. Okay, this looks like Spain with these ladder poles. We do not have a Portuguese. Okay, we have water to our south. We have people swimming. I'm confused because it didn't scream south to me, but I suppose it must be, right? Surely it's not Galicia. Surely it's not Galicia. Surely it's not Galicia. Surely it's not Galicia. With water south on one of these little inlets. That would suck. It was Galicia south on one of those little inlets. That is, I literally, oh my god, dude. It was like, the architecture reminded me of there. It's just, I don't know, whatever, I'm coping. Doesn't matter. Let's go shoe. 2nd Street, which is more of a U.S. thing. Pole does not seem familiar to me, which means it should also be U.S. Is that an Alaska sign, maybe? This is very weird to me. I don't know where we are. I don't think this is Alaska, so I guess Washington, then, would be our next guess here. Black car 2023. I don't know what type of cars have been to Alaska, but I suppose it is not this one. That could be green on a plate. It could be Oregon then. I don't know if I want to trust my eyesight on that. This is An interesting round. I think I'm okay with going Oregon if that is green. I think it is green. So I'm going to go somewhere in here where there's quite large mountains. Although there aren't a lot of cities in here, so let's try Edina. Okay, it was Oregon. I mean, Washington's the guess I would have made if I didn't see the plate. So it was just outside Eugene there. It's another 700 points for us. Okay, here's Romania with the thick holy pole and cabbage and long antenna. That doesn't tell me too much. I'm probably just gonna click middle of the mountain somewhere because I do not know how to guess this one. Let's try Brasov. And it was in a national park, which makes some sense to me. Right, I think if I win this, it's been a flawless video, which is would be great. Although I might be wrong. And I should stop talking because this is not an easy round. I think it's Roraima. Do we have any mountains? The landscape fits. I almost, I don't see mountains. I think I'm gonna go Roraima. So our opponent guesses. So maybe he is also familiar with this landscape. I'm trying to think what else it could be. Maybe Acre. I don't think so. Maybe Amapá though. That might make sense. I'm gonna go Roraima though, and just pray the mountains are just obscured. Okay, I said the answer and I said no, I'm not gonna guess there. So good guess by our opponent. We deserve the L there. Okay, this is in fact Nigeria with this car. The landscape looks very Ghanaian, so I don't know where to guess. If I'm being honest, we do have reddish dirt, which is usually indicative of the eastern part, but I've seen quite red dirt by Akure as well. I'm probably gonna hedge Benin City, honestly. And it was closer to Akure where I said, which is understandable. Okay, this is a bad round. These are the rounds I go Colombia and Brazil. But I'm not going to go Colombia because it is Brazil, right? Surely I go... Actually, now that I'm looking around, I think it could be Colombia. I definitely think this could... We have a blue water tank, which is more indicative of Brazil, so I'm going to go Brazil. Saved myself last second there. That was such... Oh my god. I saved myself. Is that enough? Oh no, oh my god, that would have lost me. I mean, Colombia has blue water tanks too, but that one just looked Brazilian, I saw last second, so that was very helpful. This is either Appalachia or Northeast. That does look like a New York plate, possibly. I can't tell what that one is. I don't know if I would have gone New York on this. I think I would have gone more Connecticut, Massachusetts-esque, but... Yeah, should I go? End up going New York. We do have a rocks, so maybe I do not trust it. I think I'll go New York right here. That's gonna be our constellation. So, and it ended up being I saw the yellow on the plate, and I thought it was New York, but it was actually a New Jersey plate. So that makes sense. But we still get the W there. So that finishes the video, I believe, flawless. We're redeemed 60 up to 1467. So we're almost back to where we were, which is basically the story of competitive. So fair enough. GG's.